Hi everyone and welcome to this video. So I want to talk about my experience coming back from art burnout. This is something that I've been trying to figure out recently, the pressure of keeping up with social media, and the pressure I put on myself for several years built up and became an issue that I needed to address. So before I go into it, the art I'm working on in this video is something that I've wanted to try for quite a long time, and I thought it'd be a nice project to relax with while I'm figuring things out. I actually tried a bit of digital art in this video for the first time in 4 years, which is really cool. I surprised myself. And I worked on this dragon sketch in my sketchbook and decided that I wanted to add traditional inking with a dip pen, and then I wanted to add digital colouring once I scanned it. Just a nice experimental piece while I'm figuring things out for my future and the future of this channel and the art I work on. Let's get to the subject of this video. You might have noticed I've been taking a bit of a break, starting at the end of last year through the beginning of this year. Well, I have worked on one video this year with the Spider-Man drawing. I just needed to properly take a step back and talk with my family and friends and think about my next steps and what I honestly want to be working on and what my new goals could be. I feel like I've been fighting this burnout for quite a long time. It was gradually building and I kept it at a distance while I still managed to continue working on some interesting projects over the past couple of years. It's just those projects took me a lot longer than they would have previously. I'm happy I tried some of those experimental projects like in 2020 with the drawing on wood. That was so fun and I'm really proud of that one. There are some projects I've worked on that I'm truly proud of. They took a lot longer than they should have, and I've been feeling more and more exhausted. That's the thing with burnouts. I could still create, especially with fan art and things like that, and nature drawings where I'm drawing from a reference. I can just go into, the usual routine, and I feel like I'm just going through the step-by-step process. I was just feeling more exhausted, and I couldn't figure out why. And my imagination was completely just drained. I've heard of art burnouts before, but I didn't realise that that's what was actually happening to me. It's only after talking to friends who have had a similar experience in different creative fields that I realised that this might actually be the answer. And I needed to figure out how to fix this because I could create fan art and things like that, but I couldn't work on stuff from my own imagination as well as I used to, and I found that really upsetting. So I've been trying to figure out how to remedy that for my future because I love art and I don't want to lose my imagination and my ability to create. As some of you know, I've really enjoyed trying different drawing and video ideas here on YouTube, and I love the relaxing nature of working through a drawing, and I find it can help a lot, and that's why I'll always recommend people to try drawing, because I know how much it's helped me, and I know how therapeutic it can be, and I believe it can help others. And I could still work on fan art and nature drawings with references to work from, but my imagination was just really tired. I think back to a few years ago when I was working on Fantasy Art Friday and how many ideas I was working on and imagining each week, and I've really missed that feeling. I know I can get there again, I just needed to take this time to figure things out and find a direction. I 100% needed this break, and it's tough to take the step back and not post anything new on social media because I find myself worrying about being left behind and forgotten. Saying it out loud sounds really weird, but I'm sure I'm not the only artist that feels this way. And I find myself worrying about it a lot actually. It's part of the reason why I've been struggling with sleep, and that's something I'm trying to solve at the moment too. Looking back, I felt satisfied with my work when I was learning new things and when I had goals I wanted to achieve. And one issue I've had over the past couple of years is that I just couldn't figure out that next step. And I hadn't realised any big goals that I wanted to work towards. And I felt like I was caught in a loop and not progressing. As I mentioned, I've been talking to family and friends quite a lot about this, so I'm genuinely feeling better about it than I was at the end of last year. Talking about everything and taking this time to properly think through everything, it felt like it lifted a weight off my shoulders, and even now, as I'm talking about it for this video, it feels like more weight is being lifted. My friend Al has been helping a lot, and he advised me to not look at it as a door closing on my creativity, but rather to look at it as an opportunity to rest and look for other open doors. It's not the end, it's temporary, and it's the start of something new, a new direction, an opportunity to find something new that I want to work towards. It's an opportunity to learn and challenge myself. And I've decided that I want to spend some time focusing and specialising on certain types of art. I'm still deciding on it right now, and I'm getting very close to a decision, and I want to document and show you my learning process. Going into this, I really didn't want this video to seem negative, because it isn't. And I feel like I'm heading in a good direction, and I honestly feel like I have a lot more to offer, and I want my artwork and my videos to help. I also didn't want you to think I'm quitting, because I'm definitely not. I do want to start posting more art videos, and I will. And I also want to make sure I post some tutorials again, because I really enjoy working on projects like that. It feels so nice to think that those videos could be helpful in some way. Taking the break has definitely been helping a lot, taking the time to enjoy things, and trying to be healthier, running most days of the week. Making sure I take some time to enjoy some video games and films, which really helps with inspiration. And spending some time with friends, and I also like to spend some time appreciating nature. It's great, and I can feel it helping and feeding my imagination. Another thing that's helped me in the past is photography, especially nature photography, so I'm going to continue making some time for that. It's spring now, so it's a great time to get out there, and it also means I'll get some of my own photo references, which is always helpful. I'm just making plans and figuring things out at the moment. I love illustration and nature and background art, so I'm leaning towards these ideas at the moment. Maybe I could go back to studying if I find a good course to take. I'll be sure to keep you updated, and I'll post videos about the process here on YouTube. And taking this time has also allowed me to sort out some things that I needed to for a long time. So I finally opened a print shop, and I'm really excited to finally be able to offer something like this. It feels like such a positive step. I think there are 10 different art prints available on there at the moment, and I'll occasionally add more artwork to the page. I'm really proud of it. Anyway, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to give an update in case anyone was wondering where I've been, and I just wanted to say that your support over all these years has meant a lot to me, and I'll always feel grateful for it, and I'll be sure to keep you updated on what I'm working on. And also, let me know if you have any experience with art burnout, and what helped you through it. I'm doing better than I was, but I'd really love to hear your advice and feedback, and I'm sure there are people reading the comments that might find the advice helpful too. We can all help each other. And thank you again, I really hope you're all doing okay, and if you're interested in seeing more art videos, then feel free to subscribe to this channel, and any likes or shares on this video are really appreciated. If you want to see more posts from me, be sure to follow on Twitter. My handle is LethalChrisArt, and on Instagram it's LethalChris. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for the continued support. It truly means a lot. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all soon.